Have you ever wondered if the charity you give truly benefits you in the hereafter? We all give, whether it's a small amount to the needy, food to the hungry, or even a kind word. But is it possible that some acts of charity carry more weight with Allah than others? Allah says in the Quran, "The example of those who spend their wealth in the way of Allah is like a seed of grain that sprouts 7 ears. In every ear is 100 grains. And Allah multiplies for whom He wills. And Allah is all-encompassing and knowing." Surah Al-Baqarah. This verse shows us the immeasurable potential of charity done with sincerity. Yet, what distinguishes charity that counts eternally from charity that fades away? The Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, taught us not just the act of giving, but the mindset and intention behind it that elevates even the smallest act of charity into something monumental in the sight of Allah. In this video, we'll uncover the secrets to making your charity truly count for the hereafter, by following Quranic guidance, prophetic wisdom, and practical steps that ensure every effort becomes a source of eternal reward. 1. The intention behind charity. 1. Sincerity is everything. The Prophet, PBUH, said, "Actions are judged by intentions." Bukhari, Muslim. When we give charity, the reward depends entirely on our intention. Are we giving to seek Allah's pleasure, or are we doing it for recognition or worldly benefits? Before you give, ask yourself, is this for Allah, or am I seeking praise from others? How to fix it? Purify your intention by making a silent dua. O Allah, accept this from me and make it solely for your sake. 2. Beware of showing off, riyah. Allah warns us in the Quran. Do not invalidate your charities with reminders of generosity or injury, like one who spends his wealth to be seen by the people. Surah Al-Baqarah. Even the most generous act can be nullified if it's tainted by pride or showing off. Have you ever felt disappointed when your charity wasn't acknowledged? How to fix it? Practice giving in secret whenever possible. The Prophet, PBUH, said, "A person who gives charity so secretly that his left hand does not know what his right hand has given will be under the shade of Allah's throne on the Day of Judgment." Bukhari, Muslim. 2. Types of charity that multiply your rewards. 1. Continuous charity, Sadaqah Jariyah. The Prophet, PBUH, said, "When a person dies, all their deeds come to an end except 3. A continuing charity, beneficial knowledge, or a righteous child who prays for them." Muslim. Sadaqah Jariyah, like building a well, supporting education, or contributing to a masjid, provides ongoing rewards even after your death. Have you thought about creating a legacy that benefits others after you're gone? How to fix it? Invest in projects that have lasting impact, such as water wells, sponsoring Quran education, or supporting orphanages. 2. The small but powerful acts of kindness. The Prophet, PBUH, said, "Protect yourself from the hellfire, even if with half a date, in charity." Bukhari. Charity isn't just about wealth, it's about effort and intention. Smiling, helping someone, or even removing an obstacle from the road can count as charity. Do you overlook opportunities to give because you think they're insignificant? How to fix it? Start small. Give food to a hungry person, help a neighbor, or offer a kind word. 3. The spiritual and emotional impact of charity. 1. Purifying the soul. Allah says, "Take, O Muhammad, from their wealth a charity by which you purify them and cause them to increase and invoke blessings upon them." Surah At-Tawbah. Charity cleanses the heart of greed and increases barakah in one's wealth. Do you feel lighter and more connected to Allah after giving? How to fix it? Remember that charity is not just for the benefit of the recipient but for your own purification. 2. Building a connection with Allah. The Prophet, PBUH, said, Allah said, "Spend in charity, O son of Adam, and I will spend on you." Bukhari, Muslim. When we give, we strengthen our reliance on Allah and witness His blessings in return. Do you trust that Allah will replace and multiply what you give? How to fix it. Develop the habit of giving regularly, even in small amounts, and watch how Allah increases your provisions. 4. Tips to maximize the impact of your charity. 1. Combine charity with dua. The Prophet, PBUH, said, "The supplication of a fasting person and the supplication of the oppressed are not rejected." Tirmidhi. Make a heartfelt dua for yourself, the recipients, and the ummah every time you give. 2. Be consistent, even with small acts. The Prophet, PBUH, said, "The most beloved deed to Allah is the most regular and constant, even if it is little." Bukhari, Muslim. Give weekly or monthly, no matter how small the amount. 3. Include your family. Teach your children the habit of giving charity. Involve them in choosing causes to support. Charity is a powerful tool that not only helps others but also secures your hereafter. Whether it's a small act of kindness or a lasting contribution, every effort counts when done with sincerity for Allah's sake. As you move forward, reflect on your intentions and strive to make every act of giving a step closer to Jannah. Remember, even the smallest deeds can multiply into mountains of rewards if they're done for Allah. Start today by giving, no matter how little, and make dua for your charity to be accepted. May Allah make us among those whose giving becomes a source of eternal blessings. Ameen.